Did you just toot it up for the damn dog? What's going on when them cameras off?
It's time to get ready for the gym. Gym day, loading.
Call them people. Wait a damn minute.
It's how you can.
Get your ass in the shower.
Sure.
Trying to range off.
Look for us to do.
What is this video about?
Hey, Shalom, brother, Shalom. This is Brother Howard of GMS Toronto coming back with another one. And obviously, you know, I want to apologize for the graphic nature of the video, because that video is actually bestiality. That's literally what we just watched, so we have to rebuke it. The reason why I'm making this video is because these are the things that have become normalized in this society. This girl has just taken it to another level, right? This is why the brothers that are on the highways and the byways and the 1/3, right? The people that watch us that are of the 1/3, we are sighing and we're crying for all the abominations. Now this is Ezekiel chapter 9 verse 4, and it reads, "And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations," right? Let's get that word. This is the word.
Abomination.
A thing that causes disgust or hatred, right? So if you brothers, if you watch that video and you don't feel disgust or you don't feel hatred, then hey, maybe you're not in the right spirit. Because you have to understand, that's an Israelite woman. And that's a woman that should be in proper order. She is not in order. She's actually defiled. She has reached a level of being so depraved that she's actually supposed to be destroyed. There's nothing you could do with her, right? There is nothing you could do with her, right? There was a very famous song back in the day, "Don't save her, she don't want to be saved," right? When a woman has reached such a level of destruction or such a level of demonic possession, there's literally nothing that you could do to actually save her. Holding on to demonic women that are depraved, right? Adulteresses, these women that commit bestiality, right? And so on and so forth. These women have to be destroyed. They have to be deleted. That's the only righteous thing that can be done unto them, is for them to be deleted. All right. So back in Ezekiel, it says, the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And that was an abomination, right? This is verse 5. And to the others, right? This lady in the video that we just saw, she is of the others, right? There's no mark upon her. The only mark that's on her is a stain. She's stained. Now, this is the word.
Stain.
And this is what the rest of you people have, right? It says mark, right? So you do have a mark, but your mark is a stain. It says something with colored patches or dirty marks that are not easily removed. That's why death and destruction is the only remedy for their stain. Now this is 1 Timothy chapter 4 verse 2, and it reads, "Speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron." And the majority of our people, they're seared with a hot iron, meaning that they are who they are. Right? They are of the 2/3. And if you know anything about the 2/3 have to be deleted. They're going down the path of destruction. The 1/3 and the elect, the 144,000, they're going down a path of deliverance. And this is back in Ezekiel chapter 9 and 5, and it reads, "And to the others he said in my hearing, Go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eye spare, neither have ye pity." We're not going to have pity upon people like this, right? People like this, we won't have pity upon because there's no need to have pity upon them. The pity that they're going to get is going to be death and destruction, being deleted. That's the pity. That's the remedy. The remedy for the type of person that they are, right? And the mindset that they have is only going to be deletion. You cannot help somebody like that. The demons that are upon them have fully taken hold of them and their behavior, right? This young lady, she's laying in bed basically naked, right? She didn't have on no underwear. She's laying in bed with an animal. She's laying in bed with an animal. What do you call that? Now, this is bestiality or zoophilia. It says zoophilia is a paraphilia. That's a good word, right? Which the majority of these people have, right? The majority. Let's get the words paraphilia, right? Because you people have abnormal sexual desires. This is the word
Paraphilia.
Paraphilia. It says a condition, right? A condition, which means you people have a condition, a psychological condition. Something is wrong with you. You're not normal, okay? A condition characterized by abnormal sexual desires. If you are attracted to a baby, if you are attracted to a child, if you're attracted to animals, right? That's abnormal, right? Typically involving extreme or dangerous activities. Of course that's dangerous. Why is it dangerous? I'm going to show you why. Now this is Leviticus chapter 18 verse 23, and it reads, "Neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith," right? And laying with a beast is talking about in your bed as well, in your couch. You and your beast are not supposed to be laying on the same bed. That is disgusting, man. It's not just about the sexual act, because here in Canada, they passed the law that bestiality, right, or zoophilia, is only when you penetrate the animal or the animal penetrates you. But oral sex is fine in this country, right? That lets you know that this is an unrighteous land. Canada is a filthy place, and it will be destroyed. It says, "Neither shall thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith, neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lie down thereto. It is confusion." So what is this?
Wait a damn.
That's confusion. Right? Remember, she has no underwear on. She has no underwear on. And remember, dogs are so intelligent, right? Because they have their senses, right? They're animals, right? So they're savages. They go off of their senses. And they can scent they can sense and smell, which is their scent, when a woman is in heat. Okay? They can sense when a woman is in heat. And dogs are curious by nature, right? They go off of scent, right? And then they'll go up to you. They might lick you. And that's disgusting. The interaction between you and a dog is supposed to be that of a protector. He's supposed to, you train him to be a guard dog, or you train him for hunting. That's the uses of an animal. The use of an animal is not supposed to be your surrogate man. That's not what the use of an animal is. This is filthy, bro. Let's go back. Right? So it says, "Neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith, neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lie down thereto. It is confusion." Verse 24. "Defile not yourselves in any of these things." So what is that woman? She is defiled. Let's get that word. This is the word.
Defile.
It says sully, mar, or spoil. This woman is spoiled, right? This is a spoiled woman, right? So that's what I was saying. You cannot save everyone. This woman is spoiled. She's a dumpster diver. She's supposed to be thrown in the dumpster, right? Filthy. So it says sully, the word defile, sully, mar, or spoil. It says desecrate or profane something sacred, right? Archaic, it says archaic, violate the chastity of a woman. Oh my gosh. So this woman is completely gone. She's filthy. This is a filthy person. This is a filthy woman.
Did you just toot it up for the damn dog? What's going on when them cameras off?
You see, she had the dog sitting down right in front of her. Remember, she has no underwear on. She is in her bed. Oh my gosh. Let's go back to the scripture. So it says, verse 24, defile not yourselves in any of these things, for in all these the nations are defiled, which I cast out before you. Exactly. These heathens, these are things that the heathens do, right? Like the Edomites. The Edomites are big with that. This is verse 25. And the land is defiled. So what does that mean? Canada is defiled, right? And the world is defiled, because these things are happening all over the world. You know what? I can't say all over the world, because there are certain places in the world where these things are actually outlawed, man. Okay? It says, right, like even in the Middle East, women are not even allowed to pet a dog. They can't even pet a dog, which is amazing. That is amazing. The heck? What the fuck you need to pet a dog for? But the fucking dirty ass black woman, right? She has the damn dog in her bed. In her bed. It says, and the land is defiled, and therefore I do visit the iniquity. Right? So what is this going to bring? This is going to bring death and destruction. That's what it's going to bring. So you people are wondering, is God real? And don't worry, we're going to see if he's real. We're going to see soon. It says, visit the iniquity thereof upon it, and the land itself vomit out her inhabitants. Right? That's why we were scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. We were scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. I'm talking about you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? We were scattered throughout the four corners of the earth as a punishment. That was a punishment. Verse 26, it says, ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, and shall not commit any of these abominations, neither any of your own nation, nor any stranger that sojourneth among you, right? Because we're supposed to be holy people, right? And holy meaning separate, man. And we're definitely supposed to be separate from a fucking dog. If we're supposed to be separate from some human beings, right, which are the Gentiles, right? Why the hell would we not have to be separate from a fucking dog? A dog is not supposed to come in your temple. That's your temple. That's your temple. Your bedroom is your temple, right? The scriptures talks about an undefiled bed. Your bed is now defiled, man. Now this is Leviticus chapter 20, verse 15, and it reads, and if a man lie with a beast, he shall surely be put to death, and ye shall slay the beast. So even the damn dog is defiled. Right? She defiled the whole fucking animal. Where's the dog? Look at this. Oh my gosh. The dog has the girl in back shots. She's hugging up the damn dog. The dog's all touching the breast. That is filthy, man. That is some filthy ass shit, bro. So when judgment comes, listen, man. I don't want no... I'm going to end the lesson off there, right? Because obviously this is disgusting and filthy. So, Salakia to the brothers, right? And the few sisters that do watch, right? My apologies. But we do these lessons because we're sighing and we're crying for all the abominations that are done in the midst thereof, man. Right? That's how you know if you're in the right spirit or not, because what these people try to do as well, these things are being promoted throughout the world. And how they're being promoted through porn, right? The porn industry. They promote these different things, and everything in the porn industry. Well, guess what? Like you might go on a porn site, and all those things that they have is all against the law. They'll have wife has sex with son, or daughter has sex with father, or or anal, like all the options, or girl on girl, man on man. The options in this world is promoting death and destruction, everything that's against the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, man. And that's why judgment is going to come upon the whole world. So with that, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the elders and elder apostles of GMS that rule well and that teach well for over 40 years. And to the brothers on the four corners of the earth doing this work in truth and in sincerity, Shalom. Until next time, Kwame Asharala, and Abad Babal to this wicked kingdom.